Alright guys, there's a bit of a change in the plans on what I was originally going to do here. At first, I was going to just laugh at this absolute shit show of a video Quantum put out, trying to disprove all the allegations and the charges that have been levied against him, as far as his domestic violence charges go, and mainly point and laugh at this little story he made up to try and prove how much of a good husband he is, by saying that Mrs. TV was in such a rut that after spending the entire year trying to get away from him, and after a death in the family, she just wanted absolutely nothing to do on her birthday of all days. Which, as a quick side note to that, I can actually relate to that, because in all the years in which I didn't want to do anything on my birthday and just completely didn't phase me at all that I was going to be a year older, those were the same years in which I was dating an emotionally abusive cunt. So what's that say about you, Quantum? But anyway, he kept insisting they go and do something for the big day, and in his infinite wisdom, he decided to drag her and the kid to go see the Mario Bros movie. A movie where the entire plot is about the threat of violence being used to strong-arm a woman into marrying a guy. Class act there, Quantum. I'm surprised she didn't start beating the shit out of you with the popcorn bucket. No wonder you got arrested the very next day. But unfortunately, I'm not just going to be here laughing at that, because some pretty serious shit has happened as of late. See, as we all pretty much predicted, Quantum was going to go through his usual shit when people covered these stories. Straight up to what he's done with Review Tech in quadrupling down on this fucking pedophile accusation that he's levied, based solely on the fact that Rich occasionally watches Vosh. Vosh is creepy as hell, yes, no one's gonna deny that. And supposedly it was an edgy joke out of context or some shit, I honestly don't know and I don't care about Vosh. But the fact that that's the evidence being used to levy against him, and that it's already been disproven multiple times, yet he keeps going on with this, it's honestly infuriating. And Rich swears he doesn't want to take him to court over this bullshit, but at this point, Rich, you honestly should. He's obviously not gonna stop. He's gonna get worse and worse with this shit, and the fact that he continues to spread this harmful misinformation over a year later just really goes to show that he's not a sane individual and needs to be forced into some mental help because he's not gonna go on his own. But of course, that's not all that Quantum's done. No, what he's also done is again dipping into the absolutely disgusting territory he dipped into with the Act Man, in reaching out to someone's family to try and harass him in real life, by contacting the local police department of Rambo Tweedy's place and having them investigate his house, causing his wife to cry, and adding even more unnecessary stress into their lives, just because Rambo was helping the prosecutor out in sorting Quantum's case. I mean, I'm still just left speechless over the fact that Quantum's idea of dealing with people online is to reach out to their families and cause them unnecessary stress, just because of some things that are said on social media, which is why YouTube really needs to take him down, because if activity like this can be openly touted about and nothing will ever be done, then that's opening an absolutely frightening floodgate of what can happen to people. So get this piece of shit off the platform yesterday.